This is my adding fractions part 2 video, and I wanted to show how it looked when you had to change both of the denominators. So we're going back to the way we did in part 1, and we're going to take, since we see that 5 and 6, the denominators are not the same, we're going to put them in a t-chart and come up with the number that they both go into. So I'm going to count by 5s. Probably writing too big. I'm going to count by 6s. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 4 is 24. I don't have any matches yet, so I have to keep going. 30. If I keep going up here, I'll have a 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'm going to use 30 for my common denominator. So I put the number I circle over here beside the other denominator. And I'm going to have to change both of them this time because neither of them is over 30. So I'm going to think 5 times what goes into 30. I also can go by this. It's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to multiply by 6. Whatever I do to the bottom, 5 times 6 is 30. I have to do to the top. Play fair. 6 times 2 is 12. So 12 over 30 is the same as 2/5. I'm going to get rid of this part and use my new written fraction. 6 times what is 30? 6 times 5. I also could get it from my chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whatever I do to the bottom, I do to the top. 2 times 5 is 10. So now I'm going to go back to my rules of adding. When you get the denominator the same, just write it in your answer. Add the top numerators. 10 plus 12 is 22. Now the last step is always simplest form. What goes into 22 and 30? Well, they're both even, so I know 2 will. Well, anything bigger? 4. No. 11 goes into 22, but not 30. 15 goes into 30, but not 22. I think 2's the biggest. So I'm going to divide them both by 2 to make it simplest form. If I don't pick a big enough number to divide by, we can always divide again. 22 divided by 2 is 11, because 11 times 2 is 22. 30 divided by 2 is 15, because 15 times 2 is 30. Does anything go in 11 and 15? Nope, simplest form. So our answer is 11/15.